Hey there and welcome again. If you all have been wondering why there are no new videos about gods, this is because I decided to stop interviewing them, and this should be the most rational thing to do. But anyway, I explain why. First of all, the spiritual path is a solo journey. It is important that everyone has to find their own truth rather than rely on third-party information available on Earth. There is no legit or proven information that you find on Earth is the truth. If you want to know the true information, the best way is to meet the gods directly. You cannot rely on third-party information, because you cannot judge someone without meeting them, and decide without asking them. If you want to find information about gods, you need to look in the spiritual or astral realm, where gods exist. Looking in the physical realm is looking in the wrong place for info that doesn't exist in the physical. Second, not just religion abuse gods' names. Even there are pagans have been using their god's name for their own convenience. Have you heard someone say, God said, Jesus said, this sounds like irresponsible, when it is actually they are the one who said it. When something goes wrong, demons possess me, devil possess me, demon or devil asked me to do it. I mean, wow. Like that, people don't get away unpunished, and instead, receive nice treatment. For me, I will start questioning what is happening. Why do they allow themselves to be used? Do they have any sense of prudence themselves? Why do they just do it without questioning back? Basically we all have a choice, to do, or not to do. Straight to the logic point, no excuses, no blaming, except being responsible. Even if you are God's chosen one, the only word you can use is, I, because not everyone can see gods, and using someone else's name is easier to place the blame on someone else and escape from punishment. Third, as I'm writing this, many gods are quite pissed off on how these egoistic people tarnish and insult their names. Not only this, people are ruining their reputation by writing false information about them and labeling them as evil. Lastly, these people kill and steal their followers. The worst part about this is, people automatically believe or jump to conclusions about gods, without even meeting the actual person they are talking about. This is also why so many people easily get cheated. Just because it is said in an ancient text or the majority of people say it is true, doesn't mean it is always true. Fourth, for those that cannot see gods, this doesn't mean God doesn't exist, or is not there. Most of y'all don't even know gods are everywhere. They are always beside you and watching you all the time. The gods are one with nature, and nature is everything. The gods already can see, hear, smell, taste and feel you at all times. This is why no one can lie to gods and other beings, because they are all over the place. People who receive punishments or are caught in accidents out of nowhere, that's called divine punishment or God's punishment. Another way to call it is the wrath of nature, or wrath of spirit. People die from nature, from COVID-19, for example. So now you know, nature isn't mindless. By the way, being a good person doesn't mean you don't deserve punishment. Sometimes, there are people who have done more than just good, or did something else that we all didn't see what behavior they performed. Lastly, if you want to meet and talk to any gods and goddesses, once again, it's all about your choices. When you want to, you always have the chance to be able to meet and talk to gods. No matter how old the text of God, or latest available text on Earth, it is still considered outdated rather than meeting a real deal deity. As I said before in the first part, the spiritual path is a solo journey. You want to meet them, it has to be you doing the work. Don't ask anyone else to guide or help you, because it is guaranteed not to work. Prove to yourself, through your effort, that you are worthy to meet them. You are the one who has to be aware and alert of your surroundings, to take instant notice of gods. It is the same deal as all other beings, not only godly beings. Every being doesn't mind showing you their presence, except can you solve the mystery? Well, that's all for now, and this is what all gods and beings wanted to share with everyone. They are waiting and welcome anyone that wants to connect with them. If you don't know which god you want to meet or talk to, I have a link in description for all country and civilization deities.